Hello there, welcome to another episode of World of Tanks and Ungainly Titan. I've been looking back over my videos that I put up in 2017, and there's quite a lot of them. It goes back about 8 pages, of something like 30 videos a page on the YouTube Video Manager. And I was just having a look at some of these videos. So the first video uploaded in 2017 was Boilermaker Comic Sans, where I was on the Boilermaker on Overlord. I think it was around the time these tanks were introduced, well, shortly afterwards anyway, where they were displaying the game in this kind of comic overlay, whereas the drawings looked like they were rendered by comic artists. A lot of people found it annoying. There was huge amounts of complaints over it. I personally found it on some maps that it just caused a lot of eye strain. Now, I did have issues with my setup at the time. I wasn't able to set the base brightness levels and contrast levels properly with the capture card at the time, because I just couldn't see the minimum contrast symbols on the Xbox in order to actually set the stuff properly. Anyway, that's a problem that I've solved since. This whole comic mode was part of a promotion for the Dark Horse comics and all the comic-related tanks like the Boilermaker, the Snakebite, the Revenant Craft Panther, and I think there was a Sherman in there as well. But anyway, it didn't last too long, thankfully enough, and they reverted back to the normal map types. Pretty smart order. The most popular video I've shown by either watch time or views is actually the Xanathar's Guide to Everything review of the Xanathar's Guide to Everything downloadable content for the Fantasy Grounds virtual tabletop for Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. This is by far the most popular video that I have, and the Fantasy Grounds stuff in general has been very popular in terms of it's attracted quite a lot of views. Quite a lot of watch time as well, but not huge numbers, but significantly more than I get for regular content like World of Tanks. After that, it's the first in the World of Tanks tips series, Learning from My Mistakes Part 1, which has the highest watch time, but the Anime Pay to Win is the next one in the top 10. And this one I was just discussing the whole business of whether the anime tanks were pay to win in the first place. Then there are 2 more Fantasy Grounds videos that are next on the list, and after that then I think it's 4 videos on the top World of Tanks tips series that are occupy the remaining places on the top list. The final place is the First Impressions Can video. This was a video I did at the request of some people on the forum. At the time, they had a very, very large map rotation that had a lot of maps in it, which was actually great from the point of view of players, and I wish they'd go back to that situation. It did mean, however, that when a new map was introduced, people could be waiting quite a long time for that new map to actually appear. So therefore, there was people wondering what the Can map looked like, and I managed to have got the map a couple of times, and I just put together a video showing what I saw as I drove around the map. Then down there with 2 views are some of the unloved children of the game. Now there are a few recent games with just 2 views, but that can change because the people that follow my views don't follow me on a daily basis. They kind of watch the videos over the course of maybe the week or 2 weeks after they come out. But one of them is from last July, Top Dog. It's the IS out of Fatherland on Arctic. And I thought it was a pretty good game. I don't know why it hasn't been watched, but it only has 2 views, which could very well equate to 0 watchers, because sometimes if I do anything with the video after putting it up, it sometimes generates an extra view. So 1 or 2 views can frequently be just me. So that's sitting there at the bottom of the year for 2 views. The review I did of The Brothers is down there with 2 views as well, but that one I took no notice of because that's a bit quirky and weird anyway. Here Comes the Damage from November is another game that's sitting at the bottom with 2 views, which is a bit of a surprise, although it's a tier 4 game, I suppose. Probably doesn't garner quite the same interest. So those are the highs and lows of my YouTube channel in 2017, and I must say that I'm very thankful to those of you who have watched, to people who have joined me over the year, to anybody who's watched my channel or watched my videos or found any benefit. I find very delighted really that you have found some of my work to be entertaining or useful or worth watching at any rate. And I hope that you continue to support my channel into the future, and I wish you all the very best and happiest of Christmases, and I give you the best wishes in the new year. I hope it turns out to be a good year for you, better than any previous year before. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you again on the 8th of January when I put up my next video, if all goes well. I don't think I'll do anything in between. I'm going to take 2 weeks off over the Christmas period, just recharge the batteries. It was a tough year personally on many levels, so I'm going to take the break and enjoy the Christmas, and I hope you do too. And have a good one. We'll see you again soon. Bye.